Okay, I have my quick Oscar picks within the last almost 20 minutes before the Oscars go on tonight. I haven't seen a lot of the movies this year, but I'm going by what I've understood as Oscar politics. For Best Picture, I see really high possibility that it will probably go to American Hustle, Dallas Buyers Club with a possibility as well, but I see American Hustle possibly taking home the Oscar. It's a great film, got great reviews. They've had so many nominees come out of that film, as well as Jennifer Lawrence been picking up a lot of awards along the way. Also, if I backtrack from Best Film, like I said, it would more than likely my top pick would be American Hustle. Second pick would possibly be 12 Years a Slave. I wouldn't be surprised if that picked it up either, because no matter what, it's still a lot of people did enjoy that one. And my third pick, or actually Dallas Buyers Club would be second pick. Third pick would probably be 12 Years a Slave. For Best Performance by an Actor in a Lead Role, I think it's going to go to Matthew McConaughey. Even though I'd love Leonardo DiCaprio to get it, because he's been working hard and he's been nominated many, many years. I think there's going to be a possibility of people thinking about, besides his role in this film, there was Mud that came out, and that was a really good film as well. So I see Matthew McConaughey taking home Best Actor. Best Actress, possibly Cate Blanchett. People love her as an actress. Beyond the fact that it's just Blue Jasmine, there's also the current Monuments Man that's out. Now, if they don't give it to her, it could be a possibility that they see Oscar nomination for next year. And if it's not Cate Blanchett, of course, Amy Adams. I'm about a 51-49 split on who's actually going to win. I still see Cate Blanchett inching out a little bit more before Amy Adams. For Best Supporting Actor, I see Jared Leto running home with it, because people have loved Dallas Buyers Club. It was a really working role, besides the fact that Matthew McConaughey losing so much weight for his role, the huge amount of performance behind Jared Leto's um, character as well. And even though he may win, I could still see him saying he's a black sheep. It's not like he's been acting consistently like a lot of the other actors in his category. Besides, he started off in My So-Called Life, but then, he's been doing something with just his little band called 30 Seconds to Mars, if you didn't know. So he's not like a full-time actor. He's mostly a full-time musician. So, and for supporting actress, I want to say still a small chance in my head that Jennifer Lawrence will not take it, because she just got it last year for Silver Lining Playbook. Even though when she got it for Silver Lining Playbook, I had a feeling people had that in mind, as well as Winter's Bone, which was kind of the bigger movie for her in terms of possibly winning an award, but she didn't get it that year. And because I'm very certain she was nominated for Winter's Bone, and then they gave it to her last year. Now this year she got an Oscar last year. It's one of those things where sometimes they don't usually do back-to-back Oscars, even though that would mean she'd get an Oscar, as she would have a Oscar as Best Actress from last year and Best Supporting Actress. I still feel there's a possibility it can go another way. I still am going with a possibility of the girl, oh my gosh, from 12 Years a Slave possibly randomly taking it, or because I don't see Julia Roberts taking it, only because August Osage County was not a really big movie. It was a nice movie. It's a sleeper movie, but it wasn't a big movie. So those are my current Oscar picks. The only other things I was thinking of was the short films. Of the short films, live action, because I got to see them, I feel like this movie out of Holland called Helium, about a little boy getting a story about what's going to happen after he dies because he's sick with cancer. That one was a 30-minute film. It's sweet. It's heart-wrenching. I could see a lot of people possibly voting for that in the Academy, because the Academy is a mix between young and old, and I feel like there's a lot more older voters. And, heartstrings do sometimes get Oscars. as well as, in a sense, a little bit of a sad ending. Um, the other one is short animated. If the short Get a Horse from Disney wins, I want to call shenanigans, because I feel like it's a recycled idea from the 1930s. Because you look at the very beginning, if you got to see it, if you didn't, it's all black and white, all old 2D animation, and I feel like they took the old sound from the original actors and just kind of revamped it with um, computer animation, which in my mind I call a little bit cheating. So I want to say there's a better chance that a short called Possessions, that is from Japan, which I really liked how that was animated and the story behind it. Or the other one is Dr. Hudlum, or Mr. Hudlum, Mr. Hublot, I think it is, from France, probably takes home that Oscar. These are my last minute picks. Again, it is actually only 17 minutes before the Oscars officially start, but these are my last minute picks. I think I'm going to also post a reaction video tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes.